In this video, I will explain find the Fourier transform. Find the Fourier transform of the signal of the function or the signal x of t is equal to t into e power minus at u of t using frequency differentiation property of the Fourier transform. Property of the Fourier transform. We know that solution Fourier transform of t power n x of t is equal to j power n d by d power n x of omega pi d omega whole power. This is the formula. That is the Fourier transform of t into e power minus at u of t. Here t power n. Here n is equal to 1. This function is x of t. J whole power 1. D n is 1. T x of omega by d omega. That is equal to j into d x of omega by d omega. But x of t is equal to e power minus at u of t. But we need to calculate x of omega. X of omega is nothing but Fourier transform of x of t. Fourier transform of x of t. That is equal to Fourier transform of x of t is e power minus at u of t. Minus infinity to plus infinity. E power minus at u of t. E power minus j omega t dt. That is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. E power minus a plus j omega t u of t dt. Unit step function. The unit step function value, this is unit step function. The value is 1. T greater than or equal to 0. But that means t is equal to 0 to infinity. T is equal to 0 and t is equal to infinity. So t time axis. The value of u of t is 1. T greater than or equal to 0. That means t is equal to 0 to infinity. 0 to infinity e power minus a plus j omega t. The value of u of t is 1 dt. E power minus a plus j omega t by minus a plus j omega in the interval 0 to infinity. For infinity, that value is 0. For lower limit, minus into minus plus 1 by a plus e power 0 is 1 by a plus 0. That is x of omega. We know that Fourier the given problem Fourier transform t into x of t is equal to x of t means e power minus at u of t. X of t is j d by d omega of x of omega. Here j into d by d omega of x of omega is a plus j omega. 1 by a plus j. That is equal to j. We use UV formula a plus j omega whole square a plus j omega d by d omega of 1 minus 1 into d by d omega of a plus j omega. J into a plus j omega whole square. Constant differentiation is 0. Here minus j. Minus j into j square. Minus into minus plus. 1 by a plus j omega whole square. This is the Fourier transform of t square e power minus 80 u of t. Not t square, t. Find out next continuation is find Fourier transform of t power t square e power minus 80 u of t. We know that j whole power n is a square d by d omega square d square x of omega by d omega square. We know that already derived a Fourier transform of e power minus 80 u of t is 1 by a plus j omega. 1 by a plus j omega. Therefore, j square into d by d omega. Take this one, consider this one function. D by d omega, x of omega is, this is the x of omega. X of omega is 1 by a plus j omega. J square d by d omega. Here a plus j omega whole square. Here a plus j omega into d by d omega of 1 minus 1 into d by d omega of a plus j omega. That is equal to here j square into d by d omega of a plus j omega whole square minus j. D by d omega of a plus j omega is minus j. This minus j is bring outside. Minus j here j square d by d omega of 1 by a plus j omega whole square minus j square d by d again a plus j omega whole square, that is 4 a plus j omega whole square d by d omega of 1 minus 1 into d by d omega of a plus j omega whole square. That is equal to minus j square a plus j omega whole power 4. Differentiation constant is 0. 0 minus 1 into 2 into a plus j omega into differentiation of a plus j omega is j. 2x square differentiation is 2 into x. Again, differentiation of x, dx by x is 1. Here d by d omega of a plus j omega is j. Here into a plus j omega cancel, that is 3 times minus j square a plus j omega whole cube minus 2j minus 2j. Here minus cancel, j into j square. Here j square 2 by a plus j omega. J square is minus 1 minus j square is minus 1 minus into minus plus, therefore 2 by a plus j omega whole cube. This is the Fourier transform of t square e power minus at u of t. Finally, Fourier transform of t power n e power minus at u of t is here n is equal to, here square means 2, here 2 plus 1, here n factorial by a plus j omega n plus 1, a plus j omega n plus 1. Here n is equal to 2. Apply this formula. N is equal to 2 means 2 factorial by a plus j omega 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 factorial is 1 into 2. 2 by a plus j omega whole cube. That is same. With this, the derivation is completed. If you like this video, please subscribe the channel for further updates. Thank you.